Paultons Park has opened Peppa Pig World, the first ever theme park attraction dedicated to the adventures of the cartoon pig and her friends, in time for the 2011 season. What was the thinking behind the park's decision to build the new land? We asked Stephen Lorton, the park's commercial director, to fill us in.
Well, Peppa Pig, we've been working with Peppa now for sort of 4 years, doing costume character events, etc. And we liked the way that the character worked. It was proved very popular. It seemed to fit in very much with our target market as well, appealing very much to children 1 to 6. We are a park that is very much focused for families with young children below 14. So the fit was perfect, and actually it mirrors exactly what we're trying to get to. Obviously the values are very good and all that sort of good stuff.
Huge crowds descended on Paultons Park for Peppa Pig World's opening day. What has the reaction been like from fans?
Fantastic. We've run a few preview days, and these are sort of Peppa Pig die-hard fans, and just seeing their faces when they first come around the corner and seeing Peppa Pig World has been fantastic. And today, our first opening day, certainly the feedback we've had has been absolutely first class.
The area features faithful recreations of a number of landmarks from the Peppa Pig universe. Who was involved in putting it together?
Yeah, we did a lot of the design ourselves in terms of what we thought we would require from an operational point of view, but we worked very closely with RMA themed attractions, who did the master plan for us and were very much involved in the construction and very much making sure that the theming exactly mirrored as much as we humanly possibly could do to exactly what the children saw on the TV programme.
Peppa Pig's fan base is made up of younger children, and that's the target audience for Peppa Pig World as well.
Peppa Pig World and Peppa Pig as a brand is very much preschool, which is 1 to 6, and that's exactly where we're aiming for. And it fits in very nicely what else we've got to offer in Paultons Park.
Peppa Pig World features 7 rides, including Peppa's Big Balloon Ride, Miss Rabbit's Helicopter Ride, Grandpa Pig's Little Train, Windy Castle, Daddy Pig's Car Ride, Grandpa Pig's Boat Trip and George's Dinosaur Adventure. How did Paultons Park decide what to include in the new land?
In terms of the rides, we knew what we wanted to get. We also have a number of sort of rides at this age group in the park, so we wanted to make sure we just didn't duplicate what we already had as much as we possibly can. So we thought we liked the idea of the Windy Castle ride, which is from Metabal. It's the first one in the UK, so we thought it would be a very good idea to theme that in terms of what's in Peppa Pig World, in Peppa Pig, hence the Windy Castle, and we themed that. We haven't got a Ferris wheel in the park, so hence Miss Rabbit's helicopter flight, and various other different rides. I think we've done a really good job with RMA in making sure the rides are very much themed to what's happened, and we see the car ride here and George's Dinosaur Adventure, which have both proved very, very popular.
Unlike some children's attractions at other theme parks, parents are able to join their kids on all of Peppa Pig World's rides. That was a deliberate decision by Paultons Park.
Absolutely, I mean, it's just as important for us that the parents have a very good time as well as the children. So on all the rides, the parents can accompany the children, which we think is very important.
No visit to Peppa Pig World would be complete without meeting Peppa herself.
We've got, in Miss Gazelle's schoolhouse, we have a sort of stage area where the characters come out on a sort of a regular basis and do a meet and greet and come down and meet the children, and that proves very popular as well.
Outside of the rides and character interactions, what else does Peppa Pig World have to offer?
Oh, an awful lot more. I mean, we've been trying to make sure that it is completely immersive for children. So we've got the street scene and Peppa's house here, and when you go into Peppa's house, there's Peppa's family and Mummy Pig's making pancakes, and in a really, really nice little 2.5 minute sort of storylets type thing. And that's proving very popular. We have muddy puddles, the iconic muddy puddles, where children can bounce up and down in a little bit like Water Kingdom, which has got in the other area of the park. Mr. Potato's playground, and of course our indoor play area, George's rocket playship zone, where children can go and enjoy multitude of different activities, and of course from the different age groups as well, because there's defined areas for different ages to separate toddlers from slightly older children.
For parents looking to bring their kids to Peppa Pig World, we asked what advice they should bear in mind.
I I think certainly on a day like this, make sure you bring a swimming costume for the muddy puddles. But really, I mean, today's our opening day. I think you'd agree that it's nice and relaxed and everyone's having a really good time. Really straightforward, fun day out for the whole family. And of course, what we've got to remember is Peppa Pig World is 3 acres. And it is only a small part of Paultons Park, which is 65 acres. So there's an awful lot more here, as well as Peppa Pig World, for families with children of all ages.
A huge range of merchandise is on offer in Peppa Pig's toy store. At the moment, it's mainly goods that can be found elsewhere, but some exclusive merchandise is featured in the lineup.
At the moment we have an exclusive on George's dinosaur and Peppa's teddy, which are the beanies, and they're available in the shop. And also we're in the process of putting together some Peppa Pig World as bespoke merchandise, and that'll be coming through in the next few months.
Paultons Park hopes that the major investment it has made in Peppa Pig World will help establish it on a national basis.
I mean, Peppa Pig is a national and international brand. Paultons Park was a successful business. We are very well known in our, say, an hour and a half drive time, but we aren't that well known outside that. So, but what Peppa Pig has enabled us to do in Peppa Pig World is market to that wider audience and give us destination status. We've got people today that have been travelling from all over the country that are staying on short break programme, staying with friends and relatives to come and enjoy Peppa Pig World and Paultons Park. And that's what it's enabled us to, it's given us that destination status.
Paultons Park added 2 new thrill rides during recent seasons. Cobra, a roller coaster, in 2008, and Edge in 2009. What's next for the park?
Well, we're always looking at developing. I mean, virtually every year we put something else in new. Obviously, Peppa Pig is the biggest attraction we've ever put in, biggest single project we've ever done. But we're in the process now of looking for our next project. Obviously it's important to us as we spread our attractions across our age groups, so we've got the opportunity to maybe do something for our slightly older children next time, or maybe a sort of something indoor as well to complement what we've got in George's spaceship play zone. We'll have to wait and see for the next couple of weeks to see where we get to that, but yeah, we've definitely got plans to take ourselves even more attractions and appeal to, continue to appeal to our wide age group that we already do, but just give that always that little bit more.
And now that Peppa Pig World is here, are there any plans to expand it?
I mean, Peppa Pig World, as it stands here, is pretty much, I guess, in terms of area, it's 3 acres, as I say. It's a permanently built attraction, as you can tell. Obviously, over the years, yes, we'll always look to develop that as we will do other things in the park. But I think there's other things we can do in the park as well, which will probably be a bigger short-term benefit to us rather than doing something in Peppa Pig World that is so new to us now.
You can read our full review of Peppa Pig World and add your own reviews of its attractions at themeparktourist.com. You can also check out our video review on YouTube.